All right. Rapid recap here. Washington moves on and wins this game 23-20. They go on to the division round where they're going to get smacked by the Lions, but that's another conversation for another day. Here are my quick takeaways. That win doesn't happen if Baker Mayfield doesn't fumble that football. Because Washington just failed 3 times in the red zone. Going for it 3 times or actually twice on 4th and short. And not converting, and then they got it into the red zone, and they were forced to kick a field goal. De'Ami Brown does get a game ball because he came up big tonight. Terry McLaurin was decent enough. Zach Ertz had a drop pass. I don't want to hear people talking about, and I know that I'm going to hear people talking about, oh, well, he was interfered with. I don't care. That's why you don't trust the refs, and that's what I would have said if Washington would have lost this game, because a lot of people would have complained about that flag. The run game was decent enough, but I do need to keep on seeing more.
Was Daniels more than Robinson?
Yes, and more Eckler too.
The echoes.
Yeah, so they used Eckler. Defensively, they got to shore up that run defense. They were good in the first half. They were able to shut down Bucky Irvin, but then in the second half, he was able to do whatever he wanted. And Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans got the better of Marshawn Lattimore. So, for those that thought, oh, Marshawn Lattimore is going to make a big difference, I didn't see it tonight. But what about you guys?
I'm going to go and say, that's the exact point I want to make. I was hearing, oh my God, Marshawn Lattimore, and what did I keep telling you? What did I, comment on your stream? What did I say to others? The problem with Washington is that they're depending on one dude, Marshawn Lattimore, way too much, and you can't do that. That's not how you're going to win a game. Well, yeah, we got one defensive piece we can rely on. No, you need everyone on that defense that can either come on the edge, that can, be in the slot, that can do whatever, that can run man coverage.
And this is not a knock on Mikey Samerstill, by the way.
No,
come on to his own, but still,
but still,
Noah Igbenogany in the slot. Come on.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. But the point is, the fact that they were relying on Marshawn Lattimore, that was stupid. And by the way, a lot of inconsistencies with the connections between the Washington quarterback and his receivers. I know you and Ed Oliver discussed it, dropping a lot of balls like Naeem does, and you guys gotta fix that. And also, you guys won the game, but this game should have been at least 27 or 30 something to 20, because so many incomplete passes, so many lackluster drives. A couple of them you had to punt away. I'm impressed that they got to the divisional round again, but I'm not so impressed because there's so many weaknesses that Detroit is going to smack you with. They are going to rub it in your face. I know, Oscar, you like that, but they're going to just destroy Washington using your weaknesses.
And also, that offensive line is, again, shaky, because how many times did we see Jaden Daniels run for his life as well?
How many times did he get hit? Yeah, and by the way, you guys, the only thing you guys have on your side is Dan Campbell is going to Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Gonna Campbell. But I don't think that's going to be enough to get Washington to skirt by. Aaron?
I'm on the Tampa side. I'm not going to blame Baker Mayfield for a damn thing. I'm going to blame the center, because the center mishandled the exchange twice to lead to points by Washington. These are things that day one training camp and OTAs you should be assured up on. These are things that you should be practicing. This is fundamental football. In Tampa, you couldn't do that, and that's why you lost.
Yeah.
Two bad mistakes, really bad mistakes. Already one fumble, and then 2 bad snaps that caused Washington to get at least 10 points alone off of fumble snaps. Like, this center and quarterback combination should have been together long enough where this should not have been an issue. Fundamental football. And the team that played fundamental football better tonight, just barely, was Washington. And there's your winner.
The mistakes that Tampa Bay made gave Washington the game, but also Washington, I know they're going to be so hyped. Oh, we're going to get the Lions. The refs, I say this to Cowboys fans. I say this to Laker fans. I say this to all my team's fan bases. Do not let the refs. Do not let the refs make decisions for you. The Cowboys against the 49ers in the 2022 playoff. What happened? The ref comes into center. He bumps in. I think it was Tyler Biotish, and that ref causes the Cowboys the game. But there should have never been. Oh my God, the ref caused us the game, because you guys should have played better. And the refs should have never been in your way. They would have made those calls anyway, but it should have never bothered you guys. So they've got a lot to work on, and I just don't think they prepared this team well enough to go deep into the playoffs. And Detroit's not going to treat you. They're not going to be wearing kid gloves. Tonight, you guys had kid gloves against you.
So something I want you guys to think about. Detroit in the regular season was averaging 38 points per game. Washington, watch out. If you think Bucky Irving ran all over your asses, you guys have...
I don't even want to imagine...
David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs.
Mainly Jahmyr Gibbs, because David Montgomery is hurt. I don't think he's coming back, but Jahmyr Gibbs.
And also Jared Goff and St. Brown's connection.
St. Brown, the jet sweeps.
Mm-hmm. I venture if Washington does not shore things up, at a minimum, you're going to see Detroit score 45.
Holy, that would make me so happy. I'm a Lions fan for the next week.
No ill will, Oscar. I get,
No.
But if they don't shore it up, a minimum of 45 scored by Detroit. A minimum. And by the way, you guys are on the road in Detroit too, in Ford Field. So keep that in mind.